Wow. Wow. What have I just watched? I can't believe my eyes. Chelsea 4, Benfica 1. I can't, honestly, that match, I almost didn't finish watching it. Because match started, what time did the match start? Like 7 or 8 p.m. Finished at 1 in the morning. Or almost 2 in the morning. 8 a.m., bro. How are we starting a match at 8? And we're finishing in the EMs. But yeah, that happened. Happy that happened. Because that was one of the most sensational things. I couldn't believe what I was watching. I thought it was fake. I thought everything I watched was fake. I couldn't believe my eyes. How'd the match go? From minute dot or minute 1 to minute dots. Is that how that works? Is that how you use the two? But from minute 1 till minute 85, when the match was called off for clear sky. That's why the match was called off. The match was called off for clear sky. The match was called off for lightning strikes, okay? There were lightning strikes happening within a 10-mile radius of the stadium. So, according to FIFA's ruling, you can't have a match go on if there's been a singular lightning strike within a 10-mile radius of the building. Is that what we're doing? Okay, whatever. But from minute 1 to minute 85, dominant Chelsea. And it was only until the second half where Benfica actually came alive a bit. Even then, we were still dominating. And then Reece James scored a free kick, a dodgy free kick. That Trubin guy, that Trubin goalkeeper. Is it Trubin? Yeah, I believe it's Trubin. Trash. Absolutely garbage. I've never seen... Obviously, he's bad. And there were people trying to get Chelsea to sign Trubin. Absolute dog shit. Don't want to see him near the club. Oh, he's rubbish. But yeah, free kick goes in. We're 1-0 up. And it's like, yeah, the match's going to end 1-0. Everything's going to be calm. Everything's going to be cool. Chelsea are dominating. It's probably going to end 1-0. If we're lucky, we get another goal, 2-0. That's it. The match should have ended like that. Should have been that easy. It wasn't. It's never that easy when it comes to Chelsea, is it? It's never just one way. It's always us. 2-hour overlay before we could get to play 5 minutes of football. We had to wait 2 hours to see these two teams play 5 minutes of football. 5, which ended up being an extra 6 minutes. So it was 11 minutes of football. And within that extra 6 minutes, where I don't know where they got 6 extra minutes from, because it doesn't make any sense. They got 6 extra minutes and a dodgy penalty is given. Gusto's jumped, okay? Gusto's jumped. When you jump, when you leap, your hand goes... How does your hand even go? You can't jump vertically with both your hands down. It doesn't work that way. Unless you're in the wall, you're covering where you want to cover your genitals, so it doesn't get slapped with the ball. Who's bad at free kicks? Declan Rice style, before he scored those 2 free kicks against Real Madrid. So I don't get the... Honestly, I could not believe my eyes. Penalty given, and Di Maria stepped up with his stupid little legs. And he slotted it literally in the middle of the net. Obviously, the way Di Maria's walked up to the penalty, I can't really blame Sanchez. It's the penalty. Penalties are not easily saved, okay? But it's happened. It is what it is. It's whatever. Straight down the net. Sanchez has jumped all the way right. And then all of a sudden, I'm thinking, wow, isn't this just poetic? Stupid overlay for lightning strikes that are happening 10 miles away, okay? I don't think one strike came between 5 miles to the... Actually, that might be a lie. I think there were a couple of strikes that came very close, within 2 miles of the stadium. But the sun was out. Who is going to get struck in the stadium? Make it make sense. Really, literally, make it make sense. How lightning strikes when a lightning. I can't even get my words out. When lightning happens, it's advised to stay out of open fields. Okay, maybe it does make sense now. But if a lightning is gonna strike in an open field, it will be absorbed to the metallic. The metallic, the metals. Cameras a bit high. It'll be attracted to the metals of the stadium before hitting the pitch. I guess it makes sense. But honestly, America cannot host the World Cup next year. America cannot host the World Cup because I will not. I refuse to be sat there when a match is at 8 o'clock and then there's another lightning overlay for 3 hours. Then we have to wait for, I don't know, 5 minutes of Portugal versus Wales or something. If Wales is even qualified. I keep slapping my leg, bruv. It's hot. I've got no pants on. No, yeah. I've got no trousers or nothing on. I was gonna say birthday suit, but I'm not birthday suit. I've got like trunks on in it. Nobody needs that information, bruv. But big man thing, that match was incredible. What even happened? 108th minute. 108th minute. On a counter. Palmer with the ball. Gives it to Caicedo. Caicedo tries to shoot. It's deflected. The keeper's fluffed it again. It's trickled all the way down. Nkunku's lunged in. Misses. He's turned around and slapped the top corner. And he's got Maresca running down the touchline to go celebrate with him. And Nkunku, all is forgiven, big man. All is forgiven. I was totally ready to name this video Nkunku, all is forgiven. In fact, I'm still going to name it Nkunku, all is forgiven. Because, bruv, the way I celebrated that, almost shouted, it's late. It's so late. People are going to get at me if I shout. But I'm buzzing. Then these man's defense just capitulated. They're 10 men. Oh, brother, speak English. They are 10 men. They're a man down. Yes, they're down to 10 men. Yes, that's what I was trying to say. They're down to 10 men. And for a second yellow on some bellend, I don't even know that guy. I don't want to know his name. Nobody flipping cares. Irrelevant. They're down to 10 men. They've lost the man. And the line is as high as possible. Why are your centre-backs standing in our half? When you've got a 37-year-old Otamendi up against Neto. That's a mismatch. That's a mismatch. So, ball comes in. We've counted them from the corner straight to Neto. And he's gone on his bike. Otamendi's not catching him. Otamendi wishes he could catch him. In Otamendi's prime, he still didn't have that pace. He's still not catching Neto. So what makes you think, way past his prime, Otamendi's going to catch Neto? It's not happening. Neto, he's looking past the ball to Palmer. Palmer's still standing behind the defender. Don't know what's wrong with him. Neto slotted it in. Game set and match, 3-1. And then it happens again. Another counter. Palmer on the ball, slots it straight through for Dewsbury Hall. And here we go again. Antonio Silva, I don't even think he was on the pitch. He was on the pitch at the end. Was it Antonio Silva? But Otamendi's still there. Otamendi is still there. He's not fast enough. Cooked. And very, very good finish from Dewsbury Hall, actually. Very, very good finish from Dewsbury Hall. It's just little chinky chip kind of finish. I don't know how he done it. But it went like over the keeper. It went to the keeper's near post. But the keeper was making himself big to cover the near post. But it's like a chip over. Yeah, it's a good finish, isn't it? But honestly, match ended 4-1 and I'm buzzing. On to the next. We're going to make it to the semi-finals. This is the quarters. So yeah, after the quarters of the semis, we're probably going to face City. And so we'll be lucky if we can get past it. We're probably not going to get past City. That's probably where it ends. But that Nkunku goal was a goal worth 13 million. Obviously, Dewsbury Hall and Neto came on and scored. But big man, that Nkunku goal worth 13 million into the coffers for Chelsea. And yeah, I'm going to end the video there. Absolutely buzzing. What a game, what a match. There'll never be a game like this ever again. There'll never be a game like this ever again, bruv. That was pretty much a second leg. We could have had another match in between the two, what should I call it, halves. We could have had another match in the middle of that thunderstorm. Absolutely ridiculous, but thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts. That was absolutely brilliant. And do we beat Palmeiras? On to the next one. Does Esteval even play against us? They had like 2 man not going to play. And Caicedo. Caicedo is not going to be playing against Palmeiras. So that means it's probably going to be Dario Esugo. First start. Happy for him. And Salmino also played. Yeah, everyone. Yo, bro. Is what it is, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.